What is going on, sports fans? Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out for another fantastic episode of, you already know, Fantasy House Live Hoops Edition. This week, oddly enough, I would have had this entire episode for you guys last week, but I pretty much had it processing up to YouTube and whatnot, and for some reason deleted the video, like the source video. And so I don't know, very dumb moment. So this episode is probably gonna be a little bit longer because I gotta cover week 9 and now week 10. Well, more like the week. All right, take that back. It's week 8 and week 9 review because now we're in week 10. So while we got a decent amount of action to get into, so we're just gonna hop right into the action. Thank you again for hanging out. Let's get into it. Okay, we are gonna start, as you know, kind of like the screen says, with our week 8 review. And just give you a quick little, breakdown of how things broke down, or how things kind of shook out over the course of the week. So, starting with our first matchup, we have Freaks and Greeks continuing their path of dominance against Nate the Viking, winning 6 categories, only losing 2, and they tied in none. In our second matchup of the week, J-Man actually got the win over Alvin the Monk, winning 5 categories and losing 3 with no ties. In our third matchup, BT Brook continued his dominant ways by winning over Toon Squad with 7 wins and 1 loss category-wise, with no ties on the week. And then finally, Deep AF, my dog, so all of the top dogs got their wins. Got his win over Los Mambasita by a score of 5 category wins to 3 losses and no ties. All right, and we are going to take a look at how this first matchup between Nate the Viking and Freaks and Greeks shook out. So we'll do that. Okay, starting at the top, we have, for Freaks and Greeks, we have Donovan Mitchell shooting about 63% from the field, 4 3-pointers being made, 100% of the shots being made from the free throw line, with 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 43 points. Cade Cunningham appears to be injured and was not subbed out, so didn't record any points. So Anthony Edwards for Nate the Viking for Minnesota, in his guard spot, shot about 40% from the field with 7 3-pointers being made, 85% from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, 17 assists, 11 steals, and 66 points. Flipping back to Freaks and Greeks with Jamal Murray, who shot 45% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line with 11 rebounds, 18 assists, 2 steals, and 62 points. Staying with Freaks and Greeks, and Kelly Oubre Jr. shooting 46% from the field with 12 3-pointers being made, 65% from the free throw line, 22 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, and 107 points. If we shift back to Chris Paul for Nate the Viking, who shot 40% from the field with 6 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line, add in another 15 rebounds, 22 assists, 2 steals, and 34 points. Then we're going to stay with Nate here and go to Trey Young, who shot 39% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 86% from the free throw line with 9 rebounds, 39 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 94 points. So a very productive week for him. Flipping back to Freaks and Greeks, and Mr. Kevin Porter shot 40% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line with 12 rebounds, 14 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 54 points over the course of the week. Staying with Freaks and Greeks, we have Marcus Smart shooting 42% from the field with 6 3-pointers being made, 50% from the free throw line, with adding in another 7 rebounds, 12 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 31 points this week. Well, in week 8. Then we will continue with Freaks and Greeks, and Josh Giddey shooting 39% from the field, adding in 5 3-pointers, 100% from the free throw line, 28 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 44 points. Then we flip to our first, or then we're going to stay with Freaks and Greeks here, but continue with our but move into our new position in the forwards with Anthony Davis shooting 67% from the field, 82% from the free throw line, with 30 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 66 points. Then continuing for Freaks and Greeks, and DeMar DeRozan shooting 54% from the field with 1 3-pointer being made, 93% from the free throw line with 29 rebounds, 17 assists, 1 block, and 89 points. Then if we flip back to Nate the Viking with Jason Tatum shooting 40% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, another 66% from the free throw line with 24 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 74 points. Then back with Freaks and Greeks in the with Chris Middleton, who shot 29% from the field with another 4 3-pointers, 83% from the field, 10 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 38 points. Then we shall flip back to Nate the Viking under Franz Wagner in our last setup of forwards here. Franz shot 52% from the field, adding in 8 3-pointers, 89% from the free throw line with 20 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 97 points. Then we flip into our next set of our next position here, which is the centers. We'll just stay with Nate shooting. We'll just stay with Nate the Viking and look at DeAndre Ayton, who is shooting 72% from the field, adding in 58% from the free throw line with 41 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks, and 81 points. Then we flip back to the Freaks and Greeks and the namesake in Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 53% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 70% from the free throw line with 47 rebounds, 19 assists, 4 steals, 4 blocks, and 113 points. Alright, switching back to Nate the Viking with Alpern Sengun, shooting 44% from the field with 27 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 32 points on the week. In the flex spot, back with Freaks and Greeks, we have Jade Nivey shooting 34% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 64% from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 48 points. And then lastly, for Freaks and Greeks, Brooke Lopez, aka Splash Mountain, shooting 33% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% from the free throw line with 18 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 blocks, and 28 points. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit just to cover the bench players here. Trey Jones, well, mostly it'll just be for Nate the Viking here. Trey Jones shot 50% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 36 points. Then Gary Trent shot 49% from the field with 12 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 steals, and 82 points. So very productive week for him. And then lastly, Jokic Nurkic shot 75% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 60% from the free throw line with 24 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks, with 4 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, and 29 points. All right. Now we are going to shift gears into our second matchup, in which J-Man was able to pick up that win once again by a stat line of 5 category wins to 3 losses and no ties. At the top, for Alvin DeMonk, James Harden shot 38% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, 87% from the free throw line with 17 rebounds, 35 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 68 points. Then flipping to J-Man with Darius Garland, who shot 40% with 5 3-pointers, 100% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 25 assists, 5 steals, and 51 points. Moving into the next matchup of guards. For Alvin DeMonk, Drew Holiday shot 47% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, 94% from the free throw line with 26 rebounds, 30 assists, 5 steals, and 90 points. Then skipping back to J-Man with Tyrese Halliburton, shooting 69% from the field with 15 3-pointers being made, 100% from the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 35 assists, 6 steals, 1 block, and 84 points. Moving right along for J-Man here, and Damian Lillard shooting 47% from the field with 12 3-pointers being made, adding in another 100% of his free throws being made as well, with 7 rebounds, 20 assists, 4 steals, and 76 blocks on the week. Then if we switch to Alvin DeMonk and Reggie Jackson shooting 33% from the field with 9 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws, with 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 48 points. Then in our final set of guards, And we'll just stay with Elvin DeMonk on this one, with Kyle Lowry shooting 38% from the field, with 7 3-pointers being made, another 77% from the field throw line, with 16 rebounds, 19 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, and 30 points on the week. Then we take a look at Thierry Rozier for J-Man, shooting 48% from the field, with 14 3-pointers being made, 72% from the free throw line, another 21 rebounds, 23 assists, 3 steals, and 104 points. So he went off. In our first matchup of forwards, we'll just stick with J-Man again. Mikal Bridges shot 34% from the field, with 10 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, adding in 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and 55 points. Then for Elvin DeMonk, we have Josh Hart shooting 50% from the field, with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws, but also dishing out 7 assists, 14 rebounds, 5 steals, and 23 points. We'll continue with J-Man here in Draymond Green, shooting 33% from the field, with 50% from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 13 points. Then if we switch back to Buddy Hield, shooting 51% from the field, with 19 3-pointers being made, 75% from the free throw line, 18 rebounds, 12 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 88 points. Then we'll just stay with Elvin DeMonk and Kyle Kuzma, shooting 47% from the field, with 13 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line, another 24 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 83 blocks on the week. Then if we shift gears, well, not really shift gears, but move down into our next set of forwards, switching to J-Man here with Zion, shooting 70% from the field, with 2 3-pointers being made, 70% from the free throw line, another 25 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 99 points. Then switching positions to the centers, but staying with J-Man, who had Joel Embiid shooting 63% from the field, adding in another 6 3-pointers, 88% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 130 points. Switching to Elvin DeMonk and Russell Westbrook for the flex position. He shot about 40% from the field, with 2 3-pointers being made, 72% from the free throw line, 27 rebounds, 27 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 55 points. Then switching back to J-Man with Jordan Poole, who shot 41% from the field, adding in 7 3-pointers, 91% of his free throws being in, then 12 rebounds, 16 assists, 12 blocks, and 79 points. And we're just going to keep on rolling with J-Man, but we're going to go into the benches this time. Jalen Green shot about 44% from the field, with 5 3-pointers being made, 87% from the free throw line, with 14 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 71 points. Switching back to Elvin DeMonk into Aaron Fox, shooting 31% from the field, with only making 1 3-pointer, but 100% of his free throws, with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 15 points. We're going to stay with Elvin again, shooting and take a look at DeJounte Murray, shooting 47% with 3 3-pointers being made, 60% from the free throw line, with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 26 points on the week. Back to J-Man with Devin Vassell, shooting 53% from the field, 1 3-pointer being made, with 75% of his shots from the free throw line going in, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 18 points. Then staying with J-Man in PJ Washington, shooting 39% from the field, with 5 3-pointers being made, 25% from the free throw line, with 18 rebounds, 15 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 52 points. Then back to Elvin with Bam Adebayo, shooting 54%, adding 68% of his free throws going in, 39 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 79 points. And then lastly, we have for Elvin here, we have Evan Mobley shooting 48% from the field, with 2 3-pointers being made, 70% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 46 points. And then lastly, for J-Man, we have he made 60% of his shots from the field, with 6 3-pointers going in, another 73% from the free throw line, with 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 53 points over the course of the week. Now we'll switch it back up, take a look at how our third matchup of the week broke down, in which case BT Bruh continued his dominant hold on that top dog, second overall top dog spot. But as always, we're going to take a look at how that broke down a little bit, in a little bit more detail. Starting with BT Bruh, Devin Booker shot 31% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, another 80% from the free throw line, with 9 rebounds, 15 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 42 points. Then flipping to Toon Squad and Patrick Beverly, who shot 42% from the field, adding 3 3-pointers being made, 66% from the free throw line, with 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 19 points. We're just going to stay with Toon Squad, but go into our next set of guards here and go with LeBron James, who shot 49% from the field, adding in 5 3-pointers, 70% from the free throw line, with another 26 rebounds, 15 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 79 points. Then if we switch back to BT Bruh and CJ McCollum shooting 51% or 45% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, 14 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 55 points. Then we move into our next set of guards, starting with BT Bruh and John Morant shooting 38% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 73% from the free throw line, 19 rebounds, 23 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 41 points. Then Anthony Simmons for Toon Squad shot 47% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 37 points. Then we move into the next set of guards, and we'll just stay with Toon Squad and Fred VanVleet shooting 33% from the field, making 8 3-pointers, 85% of his free throws with 16 rebounds, 23 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, and 72 points. Then switching back to BT Bruh and D'Angelo Russell shooting 60% from the field with 14 3-pointers being made, another 88% for the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 82 points. Then there was nothing in that spot, so we go into our last, set of guards, but stay with BT Bruh here, and Kawhi Leonard, who shot 37% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws going in with 21 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, and 43 points. So we'll continue with, Kawhi Leonard for BT Bruh here, who shot 37% for the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, 21 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, and 43 blocks. Then in our first matchup of forwards, we have OG Anunoby shooting 40% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 86% for the free throw line, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, and 48 points. Then for Toon Squad, we have Paolo Banchero shooting 42% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 84% from the free throw line with 35 rebounds, 18 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 86 points. Then in the next set of forwards, we have Jimmy Butler shooting 69% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 73% from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 20 assists, 5 steals, and 74 points. Then in the next set of forwards, starting off with Keldon Johnson for BT Bruh shooting 58% from the field with another 3 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line with 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 53 points. Then if we switch back to Toon Squad with Kevin Durant, who shot 59% from the field, adding in 4 3-pointers, 100% of his free throws with 13 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 63 points. Then we go into our next set of forwards and back to BT Bruh with Julius Randle, who shot 46% from the field with 13 3-pointers being made, 89% from the free throw line with 32 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 94 points. Moving into the final set of forwards, but staying with BT Bruh and Jalen Smith shooting 44% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 66% from the free throw line, 18 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 31 points. Then flipping into the centers, and we're just going to stay with BT Bro to start with Nikola Jokic shooting 55% from the field, another 2 3-pointers, 77% from the free throw line with 30 rebounds, 31 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks, and 83 points. Then back to Toon Squad with Rudy Gobert, who shot 67% from the field with 66% of his free throws going in, another 43 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks, and 62 points. Then in our first set of flex spot matchups, we have Jarrett Allen for Toon Squad shooting 71% from the field with 60% of his free throws going in, another 30% of the rebounds. Wow, another 30 rebounds with 3 assists, 4 steals, 4 blocks, and 54 points. Then if we switch back to Jalen Brunson for BT Bro, who shot 23 points, 23% from the field, adding in 1 3-pointer, 100% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 20 assists, 5 steals, and 37 points. Then in our last matchup, or our last flex matchup, it's Ivica Zubic shooting 63% from the field with 62% of his free throws going in, another 34 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 38 points. Then we're just going to skip straight on into the reserves, which actually is a pretty short list as you can see here. So we're going to roll with Toon Squad in Cole Anthony, who shot 41% from the field with 6 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line with 17 rebounds, 16 assists, 4 steals, and 45 points. Continuing with Toon Squad in Tim Hardaway shooting 43% from the field, another 15 rebounds, 64% from the free throw line with 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, and 66 points. Then we're going to just stay with Toon Squad one more time with Kyrie Irving shooting 55% from the field, another 6 3-pointers, 100% for the free throw line, 16 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 blocks, and 66 points. Then switching back to Colin Sexton shooting 44% from the line, or from the field, adding in 1 3-pointer, 80% from the free throw line with 3 assists and 17 points. And then lastly, Mitchell Robinson for Toon Squad shot 75% from the field, 100% of his free throws went in with 32 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 26 points. Alright, and then our final matchup saw Deep AF, our 3rd overall top dog, getting the win over our 8th placed Los Mambasita by a score of 5 wins and 3 category losses over the course of the week. And we'll start at the top, continuing into our last matchup here. So we have, starting off with the first matchup of guards, in Chef Curry shooting 39% from the field with 8 3-pointers going in, another 100% of his free throws, 10 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 44 points. Then flipping to Deep AF My Dog with with Scotty Barnes shooting 43% from the field, another 3 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line with 32 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 51 points. In our next matchup of guards, we have, we'll just stay with Deep AF My Dog for right now, with Luka Doncic shooting 46% from the field with 11 3-pointers, 65% for the free throw line, 22 rebounds, 31 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 88 points. Then if we flip back to Los Mambasita and Paul George shooting 45% from the field with 14 rebounds, 100% of his free throws going in, 25 rebounds, 25 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, and 95 points. Then in our next matchup of guards, and we'll just stay with Los Mambasita in Zach LaVine shooting 52% from the field with 8 3-pointers going in, 85% from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, and 62 points. Then for SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shooting 42% from the field with 1 3-pointer being made, 95% from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 15 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 84 points. In our final matchup of guards, we have Tyler Hero for Deep AF My Dog shooting 48% from the field with 14 3-pointers being made, 49% from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 19 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 99 points. Then across for Los Mambasita for Klay Thompson, the other half of the Splash Brothers, shooting 41% from the field with 16 rebounds, 100% of the free throws going in, 19 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 5 blocks, and 84 points. Then for Deep AF My Dog, we have Tyler Hero shooting 48% from the field with 14 3-pointers being made, 89% from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 19 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 99 points. Then in our first matchup of forwards, for Los Mambasita, Shattuck Bay shooting 39% from the field with 11 3-pointers being made, 85% from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 steals, and 63 points. Then in our next matchup of forwards, we'll just stay with Los Mambasita and the Unicorn and Kristaps Porzingis shooting 54% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 81% from the free throw line, 33 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 6 blocks, and 87 points. Then back with Deep AF My Dog, we have Jaylen Brown shooting 44% from the field with 6 3-pointers being made and 90% from the free throw line, 24 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals, and 78 points. Then we'll just stay with Deep AF My Dog and Jeremy Grant shooting 42% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 100% from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 35 points. Then across back the way for Los Mambasita and Domas Zabinas shooting 63% from the field, 1 3-pointer being made, 62% from the free throw line, 42 rebounds, 17 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 61 points. Then as we shift into our last matchup of forwards, we'll just stay with Los Mambasita and Christian Wood shooting 54% from the field, adding in 7 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line with 33 points, 11 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 67 points. Then if we look at Pascal Siakam for Deep AF My Dog, shooting 45% from the field, with 5 3-pointers being made, 77% from the free throw line, 33 rebounds, 28 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 109 points. In our battle of the centers, we will stay with Deep AF My Dog and Nikola Vujic shooting 63%, 6 3-pointers being made, another 80% of his free throws being made with 27 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, and 58 points on the week. Then for Los Mambasita, we have Jonas shooting 36% from the field with 80% of his free throws going in, another 32 rebounds, 2 steals, and 34 points. And if we just skip on into the flex matchup, we have Jordan Clarkson for Los Mambasita shooting 42% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 77% from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, and 43 points. And then lastly, for our starting kind of main rosters here for Deep AF My Dog, we have Tobias Harris shooting 55% from the field with 11 3-pointers, 100% of his free throws going in with 17 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, and 58 points. Then we shift into the bench players here, and we will just bounce back and forth like we have been. So for Los Mambasita, RJ Barrett shot 42% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 79% from the free throw line with 23 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 68 points. Then Dylan Brooks shot 40% from the field with 8 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 57 points. Then staying with Deep AF My Dog and Kentavious Caldwell, shooting 54% from the field with 7 3-pointers, 100% of his free throws, with 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 34 points. Then we will just continue to stay with Deep AF My Dog for this last one here. with Victor Oladipo shooting 41% from the field, adding another three three-pointers, 50% from the free throw line with 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 26 points. Now flipping back to Los Mambasita and Jabari Smith shooting 43% from the from the field, adding in 7 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 45 points. Then in our last matchup of bench players, we have Kelly Olynyk staying with Los Mambasitas, shooting 42% from the field with another 5 3-pointers, 100% of his free throws going in, 16 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, and 43 points. And lastly, for Deep AF My Dog, we have Bobby Portis shooting 53% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 66% from the free throw line, another 38 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and 52 points. And that is actually going to wrap up the Week 8 review, which means we gotta now do it all again. But this time, we are going to do it for Week 9. So this is how Week 9 kind of shook out over the course of the week. Freaks and Greeks got the win over the number 3 top dog in Deep AF My Dog, and continued their undefeated season, winning 6 categories and losing only 2 with no category ties, with Freaks and Greeks winning the free 3-pointers, number of 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and total points, while Deep AF My Dog won the field goal percentage and free throw percentage categories. Then in our second matchup, it's BT Bra also picking up another win over Los Mambasita with 7 category wins to 1 category loss and no ties, with BT Bra winning the field goal percentage, total 3-pointers, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and points made, while Los Mambasita won the free throw percentage category. Then in our third matchup, J-Man got the win over Nate the Viking, which was actually pretty big in a kind of a middle of the pack matchup, with J-Man winning 7 categories and only losing 1 with no ties. J-Man winning the field goal percentage, free throw percentage, as well as the total amount of 3-pointers, assists, steals, blocks, and points, while Nate the Viking won the rebounds category. And then in our last matchup, Toon Squad was able to get the win over Elvin the Monk by a score of 6-2-0, with Toon Squad picking up the field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and total rebounds, steals, and blocks and points categories, while Elvin the Monk was able to pick up the total 3-pointers made and assist categories. Now we will kind of continue to roll on how we always do. Starting at the top with our first Week 9 review matchup, we have Freaks and Greeks and Deep AF My Dog. So starting with our guards, LaMelo Ball and Freaks and Greeks, who is finally kind of starting to see more action after returning from injury, shot 48% from the field with 11 3-pointers being made at 90% from the free throw line, with 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 58 points. Then switching to Deep AF My Dog and Scotty Barnes, shot 50% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 89% from the free throw line with 15 rebounds, 17 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 70 points. Then in our next matchup of guards, we'll just stay with Deep AF My Dog and Luka, shooting 48% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, 89% from the free throw line, 22 rebounds, 23 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 101 points. Then switching back to Freaks and Greeks with Bradley Beal, shooting 52% from the field with 84% from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 29 points. Then sliding into our next matchup of guards, we'll just stay with Freaks and Greeks and Josh Giddey, shooting 46% from the field with 2 3-pointers, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 14 points. Okay, so we got SGA shooting about 53% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 93% from the free throw line, 17 rebounds, 15 assists, 5 steals, and 104 points over the course of the week. Then if we flip back to Freaks and Geeks, we got Josh Giddey shooting 46% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 14 points. Then moving into our next set of guards, we have Tyler Hero for Deep AF My Dog, shooting 48% from the field with 24 3-pointers being made. Good lord. Another 100% of his free throws being made, 18 rebounds, 17 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 105 points. Then we flip over back to Freaks and Geeks with Jaden Ivey, shooting 48% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 70% from the free throw line with 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 37 points. Then continuing down, and I guess we'll stay with Freaks and Greeks for a little bit. So we have the Spider, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 53% from the field with 17 3-pointers being made, 88% from the free throw line, with 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 128 points. Then we have Kevin Porter shooting 44% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 88% from the free throw line, 19 rebounds, 13 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, and 52 points. So we have Kevin Porter shooting 44% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line with 19 rebounds, 13 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, and 52 points. Then we got Kevin Porter for shooting 47% from the field with only 4 3-pointers being made, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 20 points. Then we have Spencer Dwindiddy shooting 48% from the field with about 8 3-pointers being made, 71% from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, 21 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 43 points. Then we get into the first set of forwards, and starting with Giannis for the Freaks and Greeks, who shot about 35% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 63% from the free throw line, 18 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, and 49 points. Then just continuing on the Freaks and Greeks side, we have Bojan Bogdanovic shooting 43% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws also being made, with 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 26 points for the week. Then flipping back to Deep AF My Dog with Jaylen Brown, who shot 46% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, 63% from the free throw line with 37 rebounds, 12 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, and 96 points. So we'll just continue Deep AF My Dog here, and Jeremy Grant shooting 47% from the field with 6 3-pointers being made, 91% from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 49 points. And then we flipped back to Freaks and Greeks with Anthony Davis, who shot 56% from the field with 76% of his free throws being made, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 47 points. Then if we stay with Freaks and Greeks with DeMar DeRozan, shooting 43% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 89% of his free throws being made as well with 13 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 75 points on the week. Then if we flip back to Deep AF My Dog and Pascal Siakam shooting 42% from the field, adding in 5 3-pointers, 80% from the free throw line with 16 rebounds, 16 assists, 1 steal, and 63 points. Okay, then we're gonna go back to Freaks and Geeks in the Freaks and Greeks in the next matchup of, well, I guess forwards. Continuing with the Freaks and Greeks in Chris Middleton, shooting 28% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made as well with 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 23 points. And then in our next matchup, well, not really matchup, but with Freaks and Greeks, we have Kelly Oubre Jr. shooting 34% from the field, adding in 10 3-pointers, 66% from the free throw line, with 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 60 points. Now if we move into our matchup of centers, we'll go back to Deep AF My Dog with Nikola Vujicic, shooting 59% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 24 rebounds, 14 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 51 points. Then if we go back to Freaks and Greeks with Jaren Jackson shooting 37% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 80% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 16 points. Then we had continuing for Freaks and Greeks, we had Brooke Lopez shooting 46% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 60% from the free throw line with 18 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 blocks, and 29 points. Then we had Jacob Podol shooting 50% from the field with 25% from the free throw line with 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 7 points. Then we have, in the flex spot, we have Tobias Harris for Deep AF My Dog shooting 52% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 21 points. Then back to Freaks and Greeks, we have Jamal Murray shooting 36% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 63% from the free throw line with 10 rebounds, 23 assists, 1 steal, and 34 points. Then continuing with Freaks and Greeks in Marcus Smart, shooting 36% from the field with 8 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws also being made, with 13 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 36 points, also to boot. Then if we go into the bench players for Deep AF My Dog, we have Dylan Brooks shooting 46% with 12 3-pointers being made and 90% from the free throw line with 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 block, and 68 points. Then if we flip to Freaks and Greeks, we have LaMelo Ball shooting 50% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 1 rebound, 11 assists, and 23 points. Then if we flip back to Deep AF My Dog with Kentavious Caldwell shooting 48% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line with 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 40 points. Then continuing on with Deep AF My Dog, we have Victor Oladipo shooting 45% shooting 45% from the field with 4 3-pointers being made, 66% of the from the free throw line with 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 steals, and 24 points. Then continuing with Deep AF My Dog and Bobby Portis shooting 62% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line with 32 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 66 points. Then we can move, we're going to move into our next matchup, which saw BT Bra putting on the Hurtin on Las Mambasita here by a score, or winning 7 categories and only losing 1 over the course of the week. And this is how it broke down. Starting at the top. So with BT Bra, Devin Brooker shot about 47% from the field with 7 3-pointers being made, 68% from the free throw line, another 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, and 72 points. While good old Chef Curry for Las Mambasitas shot about 47% from the field with 8 3-pointers being made, 100% from the free throw line with 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 58 points. Then continuing the next matchup of guards, continuing with Las Mambasita, we have Paul George shooting 34% from the field, adding in 4 3-pointers with 88% from the free throw line, adding in another 17 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, and 43 points. Then if we continue with CJ McCollum shooting 45%, this is for BT Bra shooting 45% with 8 3-pointers being made, another 71% from the free throw line, also getting 14 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 69 points. Nice. Then we move into the next set of guards. We'll just continue with BT Bra and John Morant shooting 38% from the field, making 2 3-pointers, 55% from the free throw line, with 15 assists, 12 steals, 12 assists, 1 steal, and 31 points. Then flipping back to Las Mambasita and Zach Levine shooting 51% from the field, adding in 8 3-pointers, adding in 80% from the free throw line with 9 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, and 64 points. And then in our final matchup of guards, we'll stay with Las Mambasita to start with the other half of the Splash Brothers shooting in Klay Thompson shooting 34% from the field, adding in 8 3-pointers, 100% from the free throw line with 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and 43 points. Then if we flip back to BT Bra and D'Angelo Russell, shooting 57% from the field with 10 3-pointers being made, 75% from the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 16 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 51 points. Then we shift gears and go down into our forwards here, and with Los Mambasita and Shattuck Bay shooting 45% from the field, adding in another 3 3-pointers with 50% from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 20 and 29 points. Then in our next matchup of forwards, we'll just stay with Los Mambasita on this one, with Kristaps Porzingis shooting 45% from the field, also adding in 2 3-pointers, 82% from the free throw line, with 21 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, and 60 points. Then if we go back to BT Bruh and Jimmy Butler, shooting 54% with 1 3-pointer being made, 63% from the free throw line, with 22 rebounds, 16 assists, 8 steals, and 4 blocks. Oh, and 66 points. And then if we go to the next set of forwards, we'll just ride with BT Bruh and Keldon Johnson shooting 43% from the field, with 5 3-pointers being made, 75% from the free throw line, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 68 points. Then flipping back to Los Mambasita and Domantas Sabonis shooting 79% from the field, with 80% of his free throws also going in, but able to get 43 rebounds, 19 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 66 points. Then staying with Los Mambasita, with Christian Wood, who shot 51% from the field, adding in 11 3-pointers, 71% from the free throw line, another 38 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, and 86 points. Then if we go switch back to BT Bruh and Kawhi Leonard shooting 51% from the field, adding in another 5 3-pointers with 60% of his free throws being made, another 26 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 75 points. Then we drop down into our next set of forwards and we'll stay with BT Bruh here in Jalen Smith shooting 53% from the field, with adding in another 66% from the free throw line, with 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 blocks, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 20 points. Then in our battle of the centers, we will stay with BT Bruh and Nikola Jokic shooting 63%, making 3 3-pointers, shooting 80% at the free throw line, with 52 rebounds, 26 assists, 11 steals, 1 block, and 108 points. On the other side for Los Mambasita, Jonas shooting 53% from the field, adding 75% from the free throw line, with 23 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 33 points over the course of the week. Then in our first set of flex people, we have for Los Mambasita, Jordan Clarkson shooting 49% from the free throw line, or from the field, adding in 11 3-pointers with 80% from the free throw line, another 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 63 points. Then back to BT Bruh and Julius Randle shooting 40% from the field, adding in 7 3-pointers, 76% from the free throw line, another 39 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 75 points. Then staying with BT Bruh for a little bit, we have Jalen Brunson shooting 50% from the field, with 12 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, 6 rebounds, 16 assists, 6 steals, and 82 points. Then in the last flex person that was used for BT Bruh was Ivica Zubac, shooting 33% from the field, also adding in 50% from the free throw line, with 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 6 points. Now if we shift gears a little bit here into the bench players, which all appear to be for actually Los Mambasita. So we have RJ Barrett to start with 48% from the field, with 7 3-pointers being made, 66% from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 73 points. Then we have Gordon Hayward shooting 40% from the field, with 3 3-pointers being made, 62% from the field, another 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 24 points. Then Jabari Smith shooting 43% from the field, with 4 3-pointers being made, 71% from the free throw line, 23 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 35 points. And then lastly, We have Kelly Olnick shooting 37% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, as well as 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 32 points. And that is the second matchup, how that second matchup of the week turned out. In our third matchup, J-Man picked up a crucial win over Nate the Viking this week by a score of 7 category wins to 1 loss. And as always, we start at the top. So with our first set of guards, J-Man and Darius Garland shot 38% from the field with 5 3-pointers being made, 93% from the free throw line with 22 rebounds, 37 assists, 9 steals, 1 block, and 68 points. Then in the next set of guards, we'll just stay with J-Man. Tyrese Halliburton shot 34% from the field with 7 3-pointers being made, 94% from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 36 assists, 4 steals, 5 blocks, and 62 points. Then Anthony Edwards shot 47% from the field with 11 3-pointers being made, 60% from the free throw line, 27 rebounds, 24 assists, 7 steals, 2 blocks, and 92 points. Sliding into our third matchup of guards, we have Chris Paul for Nate the Viking shooting 41% from the field with 9 3-pointers being made, 75% from the free throw line, with 18 rebounds, 28 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 49 points. Then switching back to J-Man and Damian Lillard shooting 41% from the field with 26 rebounds, 85% from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 24 assists, 4 steals, and 124 points on the week. Sheesh. Then we're just going to stay with J-Man and Terry Rozier shooting 29% from the field with adding in 4 3-pointers, 87% from the free throw line with 7 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 37 points. Then if we look at Trae Young for Nate the Viking shooting 42%, while adding in 3 3-pointers, 90% from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 25 assists, 1 steal, and 50 points for the week. Then in our first matchup of forwards, we have Mikal Bridges for J-Man shooting 36%. Then we have adding in 7 3-pointers, 92% from the free throw line, with 5 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 60 points. Then staying with J-Man and Draymond Green shooting 38% from the field, with 3 3-pointers being made, 50% from the free throw line, 17 rebounds, 15 assists, and 20 points. Then flipping back to Lauri Markkanen, who's having an amazing season with Utah, shooting 52% from the field, with 10 3-pointers being made, 92% from the free throw line, with 20 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 68 points. Then if we move into the next set of forwards, and we'll stay with Nate the Viking and Jason Tatum shooting 44% from the field, with 9 3-pointers being made, 92% of the free throw line, with 27 rebounds, 13 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 95 points. Then in our next set of forwards, we'll just stay with Nate on this one, and Franz Wagner shooting 35% from the field, adding in 5 3-pointers, 93% of the free throw line, with 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 block, and 55 points. Then if we flip back to J-Man and Zion Williamson shooting 61% from the field with 1 3-pointer being made, 72% from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, 22 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 87 points. Then in our battle of the centers, we have Joel Embiid shooting 53% from the field, 2 3-pointers being made, with 84% from the free throw line, 20 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. Also adding in 65 points. Well, across the way for Nate the Viking, DeAndre Ayton shooting 20% from the field with 100% of his free throw being made, only 3 rebounds and 5 points. So not too much work for him. Then in the flex spots, we have Jordan Poole back for J-Man shooting 46% from the field, adding in 13 3-pointers, 91% of the free throw line. Additionally, 9 rebounds, 18 assists, 3 steals, and 110 points. Then for Nate the Viking, Alperen Sengun shooting 45% from the field with 100% of his free throws being made, another 29 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 blocks, and 32 points. Then we quickly flip into the benches. For J-Man, Jalen Green shooting 37%, making 2 3-pointers, adding in 77% for the free throw line with 17 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 63 points. Then back for Nate the Viking and Trey Jones, shooting 40% from the field, adding an 88% from the free throw line, with 11 rebounds, 20 assists, 3 steals, and 34 points. Then if we flip back to J-Man and Devin Vassell, shooting 36% from the field, 36% from the field goal range, with 5 3-pointers being made, 83% from the free throw line, adding in 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, and 47 points. Then staying with J-Man and PJ Washington, shooting 31% from the field with 3 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals with 23 points over the course of the week. Then if we flip to Nate the Viking and Gary Trent, who also had a short week, shooting 55% from the field, only making 1 3-pointer, getting 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 11 points. Then if we go into the last set of reserves, staying with Nate the Viking, we'll go with Josef Nurkic, shooting 60% from the field, adding in 2 3-pointers to 65% from the free throw line, with 34 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 59 points. And then lastly, for J-Man and Miles Turner, shooting 48% from the field, with 8 3-pointers being made, 53% from the free throw line, another 34 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 6 blocks, and 54 points. And then last but not least, we take a look at Toon Squad picking up the win over Alvin the Monk with 6 category wins to 2 losses and no ties over the course of the week. Alright, and this is how it turned out for these two. So starting with Toon Squad and Patrick Beverly shooting 54% from the field, adding in 4 3-pointers being made, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 16 points. Then for Alvin DeMonk, James Harden shot 53%, adding in 8 3-pointers, 66% from the free throw line with 12 rebounds, 24 assists, 5 blocks, and 48 points. Then in the next set of guards, we'll just stick with Alvin to start, with Drew Holiday shooting 56% from the field, adding in 3 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 21 points. Then when we go to Toon Squad, we have LeBron James shooting 57% from field goal range with 5 3-pointers being made, 68% from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 22 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 96 points. Then in the next set of guards, we have Anthony Simmons for Toon Squad, shooting 47% from the field, adding in 13 3-pointers with 100% of his free throws going in, adding in another 10 rebounds, 15 assists, 1 steal, and 74 points. Then if we flip to Alvin DeMonk and Reggie Jackson shooting 41% from the field with 2 3-pointers being made, 100% of his free throws being made, adding in 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 17 points over the course of the week. Then Kyle Lowry for Alvin as well shot 40% from the field with 6 3-pointers going in, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 22 points. On the other side, you had Fred VanVleet shooting for Toon Squad, shooting 50% from the field, adding in 10 3-pointers, 95% for the free throw line with 17 rebounds, 17 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 100 points. So just cruising. Then in our next set of our first set of forwards, we have Paolo Branchero for Toon Squad, the rookie sensation, shooting 40% from the field, adding in 11 3-pointers, 83% from the free throw line, another 17 rebounds, 14 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 71 points. Then if we look back at Josh Hart for Alvin DeMonk, shooting 56% from the field, with 3 3-pointers being made, 50% from the free throw line, 34 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 31 points. Then if we go into our next set of forwards, we have Buddy Hield shooting 52% from the field, adding in 15 3-pointers, 100% from the free throw line, 18 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, and 73 points. Then cruising along, we're going to move into Kyle Kuzma for Alvin, shooting 46% from the field with 12 3-pointers being made, 25% from the free throw line with 31 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 83 points. On the other side for KD for Toon Squad, shooting 64% from the field with 8 3-pointers being made, 95% from the free throw line with 19 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 101 points on the week. Then we cruise into the Centers, which, let's see, Rudy Gobert for Toon Squad shot 61% from the field, adding in 62% of his free throws going in, with 33 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 27 points. Then Alvin DeMonk had Al Horford shooting 33% from the field, with 4 3-pointers being made, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, and 14 points. Then in the flex spot, continuing with Alvin, we have Russell Westbrook shooting 36% from the field, with 1 3-pointer being made, 61% from the free throw line, with 34 rebounds, 25 assists, 4 steals, 5 blocks, and 44 points. Then for Toon Squad and Jarrett Allen, we have 64. He was making 64% of his shots from the field, adding in, ironically enough, another 64% for his free throws going in. He was also able to get 33 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 5 blocks, and 45 points. Then we move into the bench players. So Toon Squad and Cole Anthony had 48% from the field, with 1 3-pointer being made, 100% of his free throws being made as well. Able to help out with 13 rebounds, 12 assists, and 34 points. Then De'Aaron Fox for Alvin DeMonk shot 40% from the field, with 5 3-pointers being made, 65% from the free throw line. Another 15 rebounds, 20 assists, 3 steals, and 64 points. Then back to Toon Squad in Tim Hardaway, shooting 42% from the field, adding in 10 3-pointers, 71% for the free throw line, with 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 steals, and 53 points. Then staying with Toon Squad and Kyrie Irving, shooting 53% from the field, with 11 3-pointers, 94% from the free throw line, 15 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 94 points. Some very solid production. Then flipping back to Alvin DeMonk and Bam Adebayo, shooting 49% from the field, with 84% of his free throws being made, as well as 43% of the rebounds, 9 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, and 59 points. Then in our last matchup of the bench players, we'll stick with Alvin DeMonk right away. Evan Mobley shooting 58% from the field, with 2 3-pointers being made, 82% from the free throw line, with 37 rebounds, 16 assists, 4 blocks, and 64 points overall. Then lastly, Mitchell Robinson for Toon Squad, shooting 62% from the field, adding in 66% actually from the free throw line, with 32 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 7 blocks, and 24 points. So this is what the Week 10 power rankings are shaping out like. There was not a ton of moving around, almost none, except, like I said, that big crucial win with J-Man over Nate the Viking did actually move him one spot up from 5th to 4th in the power rankings, but we'll kind of go through that. So our top dogs did not change. Freaks and Greeks remains at number 1 with an overall record of 54 wins, 17 losses, and 1 tie. So this is a grand total of all the categories. Then BT Bruh takes in that second spot with 47 wins, 20 losses, and 5 ties. In the third spot is Deep AF My Dog with 39 wins, 33 losses, and no ties. Then fourth place, where it's going to be a very close race between these two. J-Man is sitting there with 35 wins, 37 losses, and no ties. Nate the Viking comes in at 5th spot now with 32 wins, 39 losses, and 1 tie. In the 6th spot remains Toon Squad with 29 wins, 42 losses, and 1 tie. In 7th remains Alvin DeMonk with 25 wins, 46 losses, and 1 tie. And then lastly, but certainly not least, Los Mambasita in that 8th spot with 22 wins, 49 losses, and 1 tie. Alright, in our last segment, we are going to take a look at the Week 10 score update. So like I said, a lot of these games are going to be, they're not currently being played, as it's like just after midnight as of recording this, but we'll tell you, since a lot of these scores will change and whatnot based on how the players do over the rest of the course of the week, we are going to tell you how the scores are right now. So as it stands, Freaks and Greeks is currently holding the win, or is currently winning against BT Bruh, winning in 7 categories, and they're tying in 1. Currently, Freaks and Greeks is winning in the field goal percentage, 3-pointers made, free throw percentage, rebounds, steals, blocks, and total points, while they are tied in the assist category. Then in our second matchup of the week, it sees Los Mambasita bouncing back from a loss last week with 4 category wins to 3 losses and 1 tie against Alvin de Monk, with Los Mambasita currently holding the field goal percentage, 3-pointers made, rebounds, and points categories, while Alvin is currently holding on to the field goal percentage, 3-pointers made, the free throw percentage, assists, steals, and they are tied in the blocks category. Then in our third matchup, which is all actually tied up between J-Man and Toon Squad, it sees Toon Squad holding on to the field goal percentage category, rebounds, steals, and blocks, while J-Man is holding on to the 3-pointers made, free throw percentage, assists, and points categories. Then finally, in our last matchup of the week, Nate the Viking is currently holding the lead over number 3 overall top dog, Deep AF My Dog, with Nate winning 6 categories, losing 1, and tying in another. For Nate, currently holding on to the field goal percentage category, 3-pointers, rebounds, assists, blocks, and total points, while Deep AF My Dog is holding on to just the free throw percentage category, and they are currently tied in steals. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this wonderful episode here. We kind of had to do a double episode since I done goofed when I tried to upload what would have been last week's episode. So this one had to be a double. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out, and watching the video. I appreciate you guys always for coming in to, hang out and watch the little sports. As always, I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe or comment below. You can also share to, share your friends, see what everyone else thinks. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. As always, peace out, stay safe, much love, and happy holidays to everyone out there. And I will see you later. Bye. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum,